What do you mean by physics? Let's repeat it again. The systematic study of matters of universe is called physics. Very simple definition. The systematic study of matters of universe is called physics. Earlier I have stated also. I am repeating again. Here systematic study. What is systematic study? What is systematic study? I have earlier stated you. What is systematic study? Just recall it. I. Observation. O-B-A-C-R-V-A-T-I-O-N. Observation. Double I. Experiment. Or you may write it again. Experiment, observation. You may write it fast, experiment, then observation. Third I. Analysis. जोड़ा कहती विश्लेषण ओडिया कहती विश्लेषण ऑब्जर्वेशन आपको ओडिया कहती अवलोकन एक्सपेरिमेंट दिस इज एक्सपेरिमेंट सिंपली यू जस्ट रिमेंबर इन इंग्लिश एक्सपेरिमेंट inference INFERENC निष्कर्ष output V principle Principle. Principle means the laws, the theories developed through observation, experiment and observation and analysis. That is principle. We got the principle, then we have to apply it. Then the last is application. So, systematic study means experiment, observation, analysis, inference, principle, application. So, don't write all these things. You just write systematic study. The systematic study of matters of universe is called physics. Then next, what do you mean by physical quantities? What do you mean by physical quantities? Next, what do you mean by physical quantities? The terms used to represent properties of matter as well as physical phenomena. The terms used to represent properties of matter, properties. Earlier I have stated you properties, characters, properties. The terms used to represent properties of matter as well as physical phenomena. Physical phenomena means that's we have discussed in the last class planetary motion. It is a physical phenomenon. In planetary motion, we found three different physical quantities. One was centripetal force, another one was gravitational force, orbital velocity. All three are different physical quantities. Their way of application, different from each other. Paraspara to bhinna. So these are physical quantities. What do you mean by physical quantities? The terms used to represent properties of matter as well as physical phenomena. I have in the last class I have stated you within laws of physics. Those physical quantities can't go beyond laws of physics. That's why we will write follow laws of physics. Are called physical quantities. The terms used to represent properties of matter as well as physical phenomena and follow laws of physics are called physical quantities. Example, distance, दूरता, डिस्प्लेसमेंट, विस्थापन, स्पीड, वेग, वेलोसिटी, परिवेग, एक्सिलरेशन, त्वरण, मास, वस्तुत्व, लेंथ, दैर्घ्य, टाइम, समय, करंट, विद्युत स्रोत, टेम्परेचर, तापमात्रा, etc. etc. These are the examples of physical quantities. Now, we'll discuss about different types of physical quantities. According to design, how it is made, according to design, how it is made, physical quantities are two types. Fundamental quantities derived quantities. According to direction, in which direction it acts, whether it acts in certain direction or not, according to direction, according to design, made up of. How it is made up of? According to design, it is two types: fundamental quantities and derived quantities. Direction point of view, physical quantities are also two types. Scalar quantities vector quantities. अदिश राशि सदिश राशि यही जो राशि गुड़ाक रहिले एमाने डायरेक्शनल जो अदिश राशि गुड़ी कहले नॉन डायरेक्शनल. They have no specific direction of action, but these physical quantities have certain direction. In certain direction they act. Example of scalar quantity, those who have no specific direction of action, no specific direction. Distance, मने पका लास्ट क्लास रे डिस्टेंस और डिस्प्लेसमेंट मु छवि करके देखैथिली कि नहीं तीनटा पाथ देखैथिली से तीनटा को पाथ को हमें कहउथलु जे ऑल थ्री आर डिस्टेंस किंतु जो शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ का थिला सेटा एक निर्दिष्ट दिगरे थिला सेटा को केवल कहउथलु हमें डिस्प्लेसमेंट माने विस्थापन ता माने तीनटा को दूरता कहा जाय परिबो किंतु तीनटा को विस्थापन कहा जाय परिबोनी ता भीतर गोटिए विस्थापन ता माने विस्थापन को भी दूरता कहि हबो किंतु सब दूरता को विस्थापन कहि हबोनी. All displacements are distance, but all distance are not displacements. Example of vector quantity. So the first one is displacement. Example of scalar quantity, distance, comma, speed, vector. Vector quantity, velocity, परिवेग. तो भलकी जानी थिबो वेग सह दिग संयुक्त हेले आमे ताको परिवेग कहू. सो स्पीड इज ए स्केलर क्वांटिटी जार कौन सी एक निर्दिष्ट दिग नाही किंतु वेलोसिटी जदि कौन से वस्तु एक निर्दिष्ट दिगरे गति करथबो ताहले आमे ताको वेलोसिटी कहि पारिबा. एबे ଗୋଟେ क्वेश्चन आछि जे सर आमे जो बाइक यूज करूछु से बाइक ऊपर लिखा जायछि स्पीडोमीटर. सेठी आमे सब बेले आमे कथा होछु जे मु 60 स्पीड रे जाउछि मु 50 स्पीड रे जाउछि मु 70 स्पीड रे जाउछि सेठी त मैं कहूनु वेलोसिटी बोली. तार एग्जैक्ट आंसर हला जे रोड्स आर नॉट स्ट्रेट. Somehow in certain section you will find a straight road is there, but as a whole it is not straight. जदि बेटनडी रु आमे बालेश्वर NH16 को टच करिबा तो डेफिनेटली रु बालेश्वर NH6 ए जो रोड टा अछि ए जो वे टा अछि it appears to be straight but it is not straight. Some section of it is straight but as a whole it is not straight. It is not acting in certain direction. So that's why in all the vehicles which are running here and there They are not always moving in straight roads. So it is easy to say that we are moving with 40 km per hour. That is speed. What is your speed? I am moving with 60 km per hour. That is my speed. So you usually tell speed. But you know, all speed are not velocity. Like all distance are not displacements. But a displacement can be a distance. So, speeds are not velocities. But velocity can be a speed. So, what is the wrong with us? If a velocity can be stated as speed, then even though we are going in a straight road, we can say my speed is 60 km per hour. What is the problem? So, scalar quantities are distance, speed, work, energy, power, etc. Vector quantities are displacement, velocity, momentum, जोटार ओडिया कहती संवेग, मोमेंटम, फोर्स, बल, टॉर्क, Q, TORQUE, torque, आघूर्ण, etc. So displacement, velocity, momentum, force, torque, these are vector quantities. Directional, distance, speed, work, energy, power, non-directional. They have no specific direction. So now move to fundamental quantities. What are the fundamental quantities? What is the definition of fundamental quantities? Fundamental quantities are independent quantities. Independent quantities. These quantities are independent. And they have certain identity. Identity means they have unique observational definition. They have unique definition which is universally accepted. They are independent. The physical quantities which are independent and have observational or unique definition by the International Union of Scientists called fundamental quantities. गोटे केजी मास बा वस्तुत्व सेटा इंडिया रे सेटा भी गोटे केजी सेटा अमेरिका भी गोटे केजी सेटा इंग्लैंड रे भी गोटे केजी सेटा फ्रांस रे भी गोटे केजी आमे गोटे केजी रो सब्सटेंस को इंडिया रे जदी फ्लाइट रे आमे अमेरिका नै गलु कि इंग्लैंड नै गलु कि फ्रांस नै गलु ताहले से केजी रो कोनोसी परिवर्तन होबो ना गोटे मीटर Let's say got a meter. You just imagine this is a stick of 1 meter. You take this stick to America. You take this stick to England. You take this stick to France or Germany. Wherever you go, they will accept it as 1 meter. So all the fundamental quantities have universally acceptable definition. Is called fundamental quantities. Example, earlier there were 3 fundamental quantities: mass, length and time. বস্তুত্ব, দৈর্ঘ্য ও সময়. Earlier, at first, worldwide, there were 3 fundamental quantities: mass, length and time. To widen the scope of physics, it became necessary to expand the numbers of fundamental quantities. As a result, now we have 7 fundamental quantities and 2 supplementary quantities. Those fundamental quantities are independent and it carries certain definition for its identity. The physical quantities which are independent and have universal accepted definition for its identity called fundamental quantities. Then examples: 1. Mass. 2. Length. 3. Time. 4. Temperature. 5. Current. 6. luminosity, it is an intensity of luminosity, it is an intensity, ujjwalata, intensity of luminous. Amount of substance, then the supplementary quantities, additional two more quantities, supplementary quantities, one plane angle, two solid angle. Angle, to measure the angle, plane angle and solid angle. Plane angle, it is 2 dimensional. Solid angle, it is 3 dimensional. It is measured in radian, it is measured in steradian. So these are the fundamental quantities. Then what are the derived quantities? The quantities which are made with or made of 2 or more physical quantities. It is made up of the physical quantities, which are made up of 2 or more quantities. Called derived quantities, which are made up of 2 or more quantities. 2 or more से 2टा बा 2 ରୁ ଅଧିକ 3ଟା बा 4ଟା फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज को नहीं तैयारी होइथिबा क्रिएट होइथिबा क्वांटिटी को डिराइव्ड क्वांटिटीज कहै. अच्छा से 2 और मोर क्वांटिटीज से माने कोन होई पारंती. These quantities may be fundamental quantities. Let's say the physical quantities is made up of 3 quantities. Okay. Let it is made up of 2 quantities. Okay. These 2 may be fundamental quantities. Both are fundamental quantities. One is fundamental quantity, another is derived quantity. Okay, it's correct. Both are fundamental quantities. Okay. Both are derived quantities. Yes, it is correct. So I mean to say they are not at all fundamental quantities. They are not at all independent. ସେମାନେ स्वतंत्र नुहंती. एमाने स्वतंत्र. ସେମାନେ स्वतंत्र नुहंती. ଯେତେବେଳେ 2 ଆସୁଛି କେସ୍ ତେବେ स्वतंत्रର ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଆସୁନି. ତେଣୁ derived quantities are not at all independent, unique. ସେମାନେ स्वतंत्र नुहंती. So what are the examples of derived quantities? These are the examples of derived quantities. These are the examples of derived quantities. These are the examples of derived quantities. You see, You know, distance and displacement, it is a length. Length is a fundamental quantity. So, I excluding distance and displacement, all the fundamental quantities what I have written here are derived quantities. What are those? Speed, work, energy, power, velocity, momentum, force, torque, all are those derived quantities. No problem. These are all derived quantities. Excluding distance and displacement. Why? Because distance and displacement, they are length. They are measured as length. So length is a fundamental quantity. If length is a fundamental quantity, then distance and displacement are also fundamental quantities. Cannot be derived quantities. Rest of the physical quantities in the screen, in the whiteboard, are derived quantities. Besides these derived quantities, there are also many more derived quantities. After advancement of your syllabus, you can know them. Let's take an example how a derived quantities can be bred, and finally we can see that it is made up of a number of fundamental quantities. First example, you just take velocity. V is equal to S by T. In class 9, you know V is equal to S by T. That means V splits into if you will tell it is velocity, then this is displacement S and this is time T. So this is a fundamental quantity. It is length, it represents length, and it is time. Length, time. You know fundamental quantities? Mass, length, time, temperature, current, amount of substance, luminosity. So from the beginning, you just try to remember mass, length, time, temperature, current. This is length, this is time. So velocity composed, made up of, by or with displacement and time. Similarly, P is equal to mv. What does it mean P? Samvega, momentum. This is velocity. This is momentum. मोमेंटम रो उड़िया कौन संवेग वेलोसिटी परिवेग अच्छा नाउ P breaks into splits into velocity mass. It is the multiplication of velocity and mass, means it is made up of with mass and velocity. Now velocity splits into displacement and time. So you see, displacement and time combines to form velocity. Velocity and mass combines to form momentum. P. W is equal to Fs. You know W is equal to Fs. W stands for work. W stands for work. W stands for work. F stands for force. And S stands for distance. You have studied in class 9 that W means work is equal to force into distance. बल गुणन दूरता हमको कार्य दिए. So now write down W. Okay, it splits into F and S. S means distance. Distance is what? It is length. It is a fundamental quantity. S, because the distance are measured as length in meter, centimeter, kilometer. So distance, and it is force. Force again splits into M into A, because you know F is equal to MA, where M is the mass, A is the acceleration. So now you just see A. A splits into two, V and T, where A is equal to V by T. Then V splits into S and T, because V is equal to S by T. So from this diagram it is clear that distance, displacement and time combines to give velocity. velocity and time combines to give acceleration. Acceleration and mass combines to give force. Force and distance or displacement combines to give work. That means finally we came to know that in the way of building one after another physical quantities, we can reach at work. So here it is clear, from the picture it is clear that work splits and gave one fundamental quantities at first. The next force splits and gave another fundamental quantities is mass. The next acceleration splits gave the fundamental quantity time. The next velocity splits into two fundamental quantities. One is s and another was t. So you just count. Two displacements are here. Two times are used. And once the mass is used. Here you can see to form work, the participants are twice the displacement, twice the time, and once the mass. Hence, it is clear that all the derived quantities can split into several fundamental quantities. Fundamental quantities joins to form derived quantity. So, this is all about physical quantities. In the next class, I will teach you about their units. All the best.